Good morning, Natalie. I'm starting back here on the back part of the property where they say that the cleared area is for uh, a riding area. They've got this little area right here that's dressage size, maybe, that is actually all the way cleared. There's probably enough room for Jasmine to have to be able to jump back here, but there would have to be a lot of work removing all of these trees and clearing. They'd all have to come out, stumps and everything, and be graded for it to be safe footing for her uh, horses to jump. And there's a fair number of them. I'll get you the dimensions here in a second when I get back to because it's the width. The property's not as wide. I wish it was just a little bit wider. Uh, this goes down along the side, and then you can see the fence over there on the other side. Like I said, I'll get you dimensions, but there'd have to be some work back here as far as clearing this out and making it so she could use this back here for riding and jumps. There's a fair amount of trees. It's just not big enough area here right now. This is the area back here behind the barn. The barn's not much. They've got a little carport here that they've put some stalls under. I don't know what they had in here. They had goats, or they may have had a horse in here, I guess. I don't know. I don't think so, because they got a hot wire around the bottom. This would be something that would have to be, it's not really usable. This is a little fenced area they have here behind the barn. But like I said, there's properties this, I worry about it being wide enough. There's one edge. And that tree line right there is the other edge. Here's the back side of the barn. They've just used fence boards as far as the building of the barn. It's a pole barn, and the base of it isn't bad, but this is a little bit, this is their self-watering, not self-watering, but automatic watering. They just run a hose here along the back. Here's the barn itself. You got a little tack room right here. 10 by 10, if that. Stalls are small. Probably 10 by 10. Yeah, they're a little less than 10 by 10. No flooring. You'd have to pour concrete and whatnot to do much with it. There's a little paddock area here on the side of the barn. And this looks back towards the back of the house. I mean, you could turn horses out here. The grass isn't really going to hold up very well. Too small a paddocks, and it's just not wide enough. Here's what they're kind of using as a, they just used rough cut lumber to side the barn with. Almost looks like it's cottonwood. I guess that was their wash rack. The fencing's new. They just used 4x4s for posts. Little backyard area behind the mobile. Got a well right here. Here's where the other property starts. I mean, this is quite a bit bigger area over here. They've got this fence built all the way along the side. I'm not really sure because it's just trees on the other side of it. It's not like there's any buildings or fences or horses or pasture or anything. They've just put this along here for the privacy, I guess. This fence is not very straight as you look how it goes down there. It's hard for you to gauge, but it's not straight like it should be. Don't know if that would be considered on the property line or if they come inside the property line a little bit so they didn't run into any trees or whatnot. But it's sure's hell not straight, because you can see it's got a big, like a bow how it goes out. But I mean, this is a pretty good sized area here. It runs along the side of the road. You could put another barn over here and have a little area to, I mean, if you put the barn here, you could have jump area here. It's not level, it's uphill. The way I'm looking at right now is uphill. The block shop up there is probably 10 or 12 foot higher than where I'm standing right here. So it does have a little bit of a slope. I mean, I can't believe they went to all the work and all the material to build this fence, and they didn't put it on straight on the property line. It's crazy. I don't know why they built it to begin with. And the amount of money they spent in material to build this fence. I mean, you could take it down and build you a barn. It's crazy. But the fence just makes no sense, because here's straight and I have to step all the way out here to see down where the end of the fence is. So you can see as I move closer, you can see how the fence is bowed out. And it's kind of like the same thing down this direction. I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking on that. I read there is a bathroom up here, so I'm assuming there's a septic tank. This building's not of real high quality as far as there's some settling that's gone on. The masonry work is shoddy. There's another well up here also. There's a well. There's power right here. I don't know if I can. We got it locked. I'll have to see if I can get the key and get in and see what it looks like. But it's, like I said, it's not the best. It's not the best, soundest. I don't know why they didn't finish it off better. Another old settling crack right there. But they do have power and there is water up here. You could easily set up a pad for an RV. This is your biggest open area. On the property. And like I said, I'll get the measurements to you. There is a little bit of slope to this. Like I said, that's uphill up there. And it comes down a little bit to down here. There's the mobile. This is the property looking back this direction. Back up to where property's L-shaped. I think you saw that from the pictures. So that goes back up where I walked down from, where the barn and that cleared area back is back in there. So